Aliens Fireteam Elite is a very average video game, and it doesn't need to be. It really doesn't need to be, right? Now, I don't want to do a full in-depth review because I feel like there's more there, like I need to play. I haven't leveled my character up fully. I haven't had a chance to get into the harder difficulties, and we'll speak about that in a minute. And I haven't really messed with any of the classes. I used the Gunner, which is the first basic class you get with the assault rifle and pump action shotgun. And that's all I used, to be honest. I've leveled that up to max, so I am going to switch it up. But for now, that is what I did. It was that class from start to finish. I didn't even mess with the different weapons and shit. I used that weapon from start to finish. I played on standard difficulty. And I played it on the Xbox Series X. So just to keep that in mind, whatever I'm saying is relative to that version of the game. Right, so it's a horde style shooter. You know what you're getting. It's not going to reinvent the wheel. It's not going to do anything different. Well, that's not entirely true. But you know what you're getting. If you like these types of games, you're going to like this game. Sort of. It's not amazing, right? There's a few issues I have with it. First one being is the game is called Aliens. Aliens. Not Alien. So it's not like Alien Isolation. It's not a horror game in that sense. It's Aliens. So this game is supposed to be around shooting xenomorphs as space marines. That is what Aliens, not Prometheus, Aliens, that's what it should be like. There's 2 missions like that, and there's 2 missions like Prometheus. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? And you're going to have people be like, oh, but what about all the lore? No, I bought a video game called Aliens. I want to shoot aliens. Don't want to shoot Prometheus men. I don't want to shoot synthetics. I want to shoot the xenomorphs. Whenever you're fighting the xenomorphs, they're crawling on the ceiling. They're on the walls. They're coming out of different like air ducts and shit. That is what makes it its own version of this horde style shooter. With World War Z, you've got insane amounts of zombies on screen. With zombie army games, you've got like those kill cams. Obviously Left 4 Dead set a standard. Aliens had, you know, it's got aliens all over the fucking walls and shit. Sometimes. The one thing you had going for you was that like dynamic to the actual shooting. So the setting you make me fight synthetics and I'm hiding behind cover and shooting these things, it's stupid as fuck. It's so lame. It turns it into Gears of War and it's boring as fuck. The game isn't full price, and you've got to take that in consideration when you're talking about a game like this. So it feels like I got half a game, even though the game's length is like half a fucking game because there's really not that much content. And then on top of that, I only like half the content that it's delivered. Listen, if you give more missions that are actually based on Aliens, you know, the movie that you title your game after, and I fight them in the season pass, there's more missions, then maybe I'll feel differently about your game. But as it stands right now, this game could be good, but it's not, right? Do I feel ripped off? Not really. It was quite a lot of hours of fun. There's still more to do there. I'm going to chase some achievements on it. But I'm just telling you right now, it's low on the food chain where these horde games are concerned, and it doesn't need to be. It really doesn't. Something that annoys the hell out of me as well, right, is the game's got friendly fire on standard difficulty, like above standard difficulty. So that would mean get out of the way of fucking friendly fire. You can't crouch. So that means if someone's shooting in front, you can't crouch in front of them and help them. You just literally gotta stand side to side like idiots. There's no crouch button. Why can't I crouch? What game doesn't have a crouch? What year is it? I know that sounds like a really silly nitpick, but it's like I'm so used to games with friendly fire on where it's like you crouch down or you go prone or whatever, you get in front of the person shooting, so they're shooting above you and you're shooting underneath them, and it helps. It's strategy, you know, it adds an extra level to the gameplay, but this game didn't deliver that. I feel like it should have went crazy with xenomorphs. It should have made new types all over the place. But instead, it wanted to put mutant men in it and fucking synthetics, and it doesn't help the gameplay at all. I feel like if you just went absolutely insane and batshit crazy, the ending, you actually see the Queen and you're like, oh shit, we're gonna fight the Queen. No, you're not. You're gonna run away from the Queen, and then an explosion happens and the game ends. There's no credits. There's no none. It's like the game just goes, meh, I'm done. It feels early access. I don't know what else to say. When it works, but it very rarely works. It does. Now you're gonna listen to me talking about the game, and you're gonna go, "Oh, he hates the game. The game sucks." No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this game could be good. But another issue I'm having is the game's like, what, a couple of weeks old at this point? I can't find anybody to play with. I don't know if the matchmaking's bugged. I don't know if the game sold like shit, which I really don't think it did, because when you go on the Xbox store, it's actually one of the top games for sellers. So that's not true. But there's just nobody online. Like, literally nobody's online. I can't find games. And when you bump the difficulty up, literally can't find anyone. So it's going to be a right pain in the ass to get a team together to do the harder difficulty achievements, because I do want to do them. I like hard games where you do the harder achievements. That's where the fun is in the game. It can't be easy, because if it's easy, you're going to put the game down straight away after you've done it and never do it again. You want to constantly try and do these missions, but again, you got to level your shit up. The grind is kind of cool. I won't knock that. Leveling your guns up, leveling up your skills, your different classes and stuff, that's kind of cool. Cosmetics, they suck. Literally all the armor pieces are like generically the same, with like an extra little bit of a drawn on one of them where it's like, oh, this is the specialist outfit. It's not good enough. And then obviously you've got, like, for example, my character has a beard, a bald head, and that's him, right? So you're like, okay, now what am I going to do for his like headpiece, his headgear, the accessories? So I'm like, I can put glasses on him. I'm like, okay, I don't know why he would do that. I'm more the type, what would he wear if he went in there? I'm like, right, he needs a helmet on. So you put a helmet on, it's like, that looks kind of cool. So I'm like flicking through the other stuff, and I'm like, oh, right, there's a baseball cap, woolly hat. So I put the baseball cap on, I'm like, why have I grew hair? So I'm like, what the fuck's that about? If you put the cowboy hat on, you grow hair. I'm like, could they really not work on these character models? You really can't put the hat on without growing hair? What's that about? So there's just little things like that where it's just like the attention to detail's not there. I'm not sure the devs' history. I don't know what else they've made. But come on, man. You can do better than this. This game feels good when it works, but when it doesn't work, you're just kind of like bored out your mind. And it's just like, be crazy, man. Don't worry about like, oh, would this xenomorph realistically make sense in the Aliens universe? Who cares? Make it fucking glow in the dark. Fucking do something with it. Just go fucking apeshit so you got different varieties of enemies to shoot that aren't synthetics or stupid mutant men from Prometheus. Damn, this game could be good, but it's like it doesn't want to be. But it's there. You can see it. They just got to chip away. And for God's sake, where's the crouch button? How can you not crouch? It's insane. I don't get it. Listen, I'm not telling you not to buy the game. If you like Aliens, there's a couple of missions in this game that are actually like legit fun to do. If you're expecting World War Z's just got that Aftermath DLC that's way better than this game as well. It's kind of hard to recommend with that right there. Like, if you've got World War Z, or hell, even if you don't have World War Z and you get you want the Aftermath DLC, you've got so many levels there. There's so much more content. And there's way more people online too. Yeah, it's kind of hard to recommend. It is. Maybe if you've already played World War and you want to, you know, jump into something different, maybe this will work for you. But, fuck. Come on, man. Let's update this game. Let's make it not shit. Alright, people, that's all I got for you. I'll catch you later.